and gentlemen, KJ here, and I'm back with another episode of NBA 2K13. Now, in the last episode, we had Game 1 of Round 1 in the NBA Finals, Bulls versus Knicks. It was a lot closer than I would have probably liked, but in the end, the Bulls pull out the victory 56-54, as you can see. I looked at all the other scores for the teams, and actually, this was the closest game in round one, or game ones. Bulls had won it only by 2, as you know. Only the Lakers and Clippers were closer with 3 points difference. So, yeah, that's probably not the best for a number 1 seed to play this closely to the number 8 seed. However, we have a chance to rectify that tonight as we go up against them head-to-head one more time. Game 2 in New York. We have a chance to close out the series here 2-0. There's also a bunch of other teams that have a chance to end it. Of course, I mentioned last time, Denver, Houston, and Orlando all have a great chance. They won Game 1 on the road, so those guys could all win it on their home courts and knock out some of the top seeds. Let's go ahead and get the action going. Nothing much else to talk about. Overall, we played a pretty decent game last time. It wasn't that we got outshot or anything, although their top people did combine for 3 people had 10 points and another couple had 8 or so. We need a little bit more balance on our side, I think. But otherwise, I was pretty happy with our offense, pretty happy with our defense. The bench was actually doing stuff for us, which is always a good thing, especially when recently they have kind of been on a slump. They came back kind of at the last 2 games of the season and were able to do a good job for us in this first round. So, we are in New York, Madison Square Garden, as the Bulls take on the Knicks. Here are the starting lineups: Delonte West, Brandon Knight, Wesley Matthews, Anthony Davis, and Al Jefferson are the starting 5 for the Knicks. I believe it was West, Jefferson, and possibly Davis that had 10 last game, each. So, want to try and limit them with that this game. The Knicks played a little bit sloppy last time. They turned it over quite a few times, especially at the beginning. So hopefully we can capitalize on that once again. For the second straight time now, Bulls win the opening tip, and we are underway here. Rose gives it to Prince. Stops, pops, and rolls off the rim. Wasn't the best shot that we took as Davis with it, goes in, Gibson on him, and Gibson gets the rebound off the miss. Good defense by both Gibson and Prince came over to help too. Rose with it now. Covering him pretty good. He had a good game. Oh, and he turns it over, trying to hit Pekovic inside, but doesn't get it to go. Down low, and I believe that was West that got the bucket for New York there, as the first points of the game go to the Knicks. Give to Mayo. We're getting nothing to go to the basket right now. Prince has to raise it up just right there, as he can't get his shot to go for the second time. So Bulls missing on all 3 attempts right now. Can't get any momentum to the basket right now. I believe that was Jefferson that knocked that one down. Rose with it. spins in and gets it to go. As Rose just uses his speed right down the court, gets around the defender, spins by the basket, and gets the first points for the Bulls. We needed that right there. We finally get something on the board. Jefferson backs down Pekovic and gets it to go over him. Decent job defending for Pekovic, but kind of just out of his range a little bit there. Mayo gain a screen from Gibson. Kicks it back out to Rose. Has to stop and shoot, and it is good, bouncing off the backboard and in. Derrick Rose now with 4 points in the game. He's right now the only one scoring for us. Which is not always the best thing, because they're going to start going on him early. Oh, nearly lost that ball, Knicks did. To get an offensive rebound, Anthony Davis gets another one. And Jefferson, oh come on, Gibson was flattened by him. They're calling that a blocking foul on Gibson, but he was just flattened by Davis here. Look, he just bowls right through him. So he got the bucket, and now he gets a chance to make it an and one. Jefferson gets it to go, and it's a 5-point game. Game was close last time. No one led by more than 5 or 6 points. Rose finds Pekovic right under the basket, and he throws that one down. Rose got into a little bit of trouble down there, found Pekovic streaking in and got to him real quick there. West with it. Gets a screen and gets the bucket to go off of it. So right now the Knicks almost not missing on any of their shots. Bulls are not so lucky right now. It's once again defending very well, but Prince found a hole there and was able to get in and get the layup. Great job by Prince finding the little bit of a gap that he needed to just put on the Jets and get to the basket. Jefferson with it now, backing down Pekovic and gets it to go on the turnaround shot there. He's been on fire right now, Jefferson. We right now don't have an answer for him. As the Bulls take their first time out of the game, take a look at the stats. Rose, 4 points, 1 assist, 2 points for Prince, 2 for Pekovic, and a rebound for Gibson. Haven't been getting many because they really haven't been missing many. There's been a couple of them that they've gotten offensive rebounds on. Not too happy about that. They also haven't turned it over like they did last game. We need to try to force them to play a little bit sloppier here. What button do I want here? No, I don't want that. It's this button? No. Oh, here we go. I was playing with buttons. So, Rose bringing it up. Gives it to Prince. Driving in, gets it up and gets it in, including a foul on Matthews there. Great job by Prince just powering through that thing. Gained it a basket and even putting it up even with the presence of the defender. So he has a chance to make it and one for us. And he does. Leads 2 for New York now. Henderson. And it's a kicked ball. I guess Mayo might have gotten a foot on it there. Knight passing to Hickson. Mayo gets the rebound as Pekovic was able to defend him very well there. I believe Jefferson's out of the game, so that's some good news for us. Mayo has to kind of jump aside, gets it up. Pekovic gets the rebound though, so Bulls can reset. Prince left open, gets it to go from just outside the three-point line. There's a miscommunication in the defense as they just left Prince wide open from mid-range, and he just stops and takes it real fast, gets it to go. New York gets theirs, didn't see who it was, but now Bulls can hold for the last shot of the quarter here. Rose getting the screen from Pekovic. Ooh, a lot of pressure there, but Rose still gets it up and into the basket. Knicks heave one up at the last second, hits the rim, but it won't go in. And so at the end of the first quarter, we are all tied up 15-15 in game 2 of this first round action between the Bulls and the Knicks. So, Bulls unable to defend them to begin with. Then the bench of the Knicks come in a little bit there, and we're able to kind of stop them a little bit, get on a little bit of a run, and we're kind of back in this thing now, kind of back at square one, 0-0. Now they have their starters in, it looks like, and we have most of our bench in. So, we're gonna have to see how this goes. Jefferson with it. Birdman's on him. And he misses his shot there as Birdman does a pretty decent job defending him. Could use a big game from him. Brian Anderson. I'm not feeling confident about that shot there. And lost the ball. Not a good start there for the bench. Is Jefferson able to just power in once again? He's on fire right now. He is dangerous. He's on fire. We need to find a way to like stop him or hold him up a little bit here, because oh, and then Birdman tried to got blocked, it looked like. Bellinelli for 3, gets it to go. Got the ball back and then kicked it out to Anderson, and then Bellinelli, who wanted it and got it. Not only that, but got to drain for us too. Jefferson missed. Anderson once again doing a good job defending him as Kirk pulls down the rebound. Earl Clark with it, backing down. Turns, shoots, and it rims out. That would be Earl Clark for you, for us, ladies and gentlemen. He had one amazing Cinderella game this season, and ever since then he has just been horrible. Richardson misses as Ryan Anderson pulls down the rebound. Probably shouldn't have gone off him, but Clark nearly lost it there. Gives it to Ryan Anderson. Heinrich for 3, misses as that was a last second shot there. Had no other option, didn't really want to shoot with Ryan. And 2 shots there by the Knicks, one by Jefferson, was unable to go, and then another one didn't drop. Heinrich finally pulls down the rebound. And Bellinelli got double teamed. Tosses the ball to Heineck, but it got tipped and goes out of bounds. Bulls will retain possession as it remains a 1-point lead. Oh no, sorry, Knicks have it. My bad. I guess it did not hit a Knicks player. I saw a Knicks there, and Bellinelli just pretty much threw it away, I guess. But most of the starters come in for the Bulls now, as Delonte West hits a two-pointer just inside the three-point line. So the Knicks retake the lead. Pendergraph with it. Gives it to Mayo. Pekulik. Rose. Back to Pendergraph. Prince. Out. Oh no, that wasn't outside. It was once again right inside the three-point line. So a nice two, very long two by Prince as they throw it away. Tries to hit their man that was running in, but it kind of just gets right off his hands. Mayo ends up retrieving it. Rose gives it to Prince. You double team him. Pendergraph gets it. Bad pass. I don't know where he was going with that thing. I wanted to go to Rose. I thought it would just go to Rose, but sometimes the game does not go to the most logical option. And there I just got caught off balance. And so Tibbs calls the second timeout of the game. Once again, the Bulls calling most of the timeouts here. Knicks only called one, I think, last game at the end. As we take a look at the stats, Rose, 9 points, 1 assist. Prince, Rose, 6 points, 1 assist. Prince has 9 points. Pekulik, 2 and 1 rebound, and Mayo with 1 rebound. Prince has kind of been the go-to guy right now, and in this game, he's been able to make the shots when we need them to go, which is big for us. Pendergraph inbounds to Rose. About a minute and a half left in the first half. Rose trying to find somewhere to go, can't get it. Mayo. Kicks out to Prince. They're doubling. Mayo gets it. Long two. In and out, but Pekulik gets the rebound. Rose. Long three. Nope. And no rebound that time. Ooh, and good defense there as he took an awkward shot. I don't really know why they had numbers. Prince open. Gets it to go. That was some bad defense. I don't think Prince's man was back. I think he was the one who was on the floor. Back behind the play. And so Prince was just wide open. Mayo easily passes that thing off to him and gives him the shot that he wants. Missed there, but able to get a rebound. Henderson gives it to Matthews for 3. It goes. And so the Knicks take a 2-point lead. Once again, Bulls get the last shot of the quarter here. Have a chance to tie it back up before we go into half. Oh, and Rose gets rejected at the rim. That's no good. Matthews takes the last shot for the Knicks. Mayo pulls down the rebound. And so the second half does not end as well as the first half did, as this time the Knicks are up by 2, 24-22 as we go into halftime. So, low scoring second quarter there as Bulls only scored 7 points, 9 for the Knicks compared to 15 by both of them in the first. I felt the bench did okay in that quarter when they came in. They got a couple decent looks and everything. Bellinelli, of course, got the 3. Would like to see the 3 fall a little bit more. Rose missed on one. That was way out there. Prince has been the difference maker for us, as he's got right now 11. Kind of been the go-to guy, getting him to fall when we need him. On the other side of things, though, Al Jefferson has just been unstoppable for the Knicks. Pekovic has had no answers for him. Birdman actually did a good job defending him when he was up against him in the second, which I was very surprised about. But other than that, Jefferson has been almost scoring at will on us. We need to try and change that. There he is. We need to try and change that this period, or at least this half even, if we want a chance to win this thing. Matthews to West. Matthews gets it back, gives it to Knight, I believe that's for a 3. Prince pulls down the rebound, and Rose will bring it up court. Rose finds Pekovic all alone under the basket. They were worried about Rose and his fancy footwork. I don't know where Jefferson was covering Pekovic, but he got an easy dunk right there under the basket. Great job by Rose finding him. Whereas Rose deflects a pass and runs up court with it. Doesn't have numbers, waits till he does. Mayo misses, Pekovic tries, but he gets, I think, partly blocked there. And a great play by Rose ends up getting no points for us. Jefferson missing, Prince pulls down the rebound. Some fast action right there. It's Rose now with it. Looking to somewhere to go. Gives it to Mayo. On the line right there. Gibson pulls it down. Great job. Taj Gibson gained the offensive board. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. He does that on a continuous basis. Rose gets in deep and gets the bucket to go. And so now New York will call a timeout as the Bulls take a 2-point lead. One of the first leads we've had in a while now. Pretty happy about that, man. We're finally getting back on track. We've come out of halftime here, had a little bit more energy, a little bit more of a run. Even though we didn't capitalize on that turnover by them, we still were able to run it up court and make them work for it. And then the offensive board by Gibson equals points for us. So take a look here. 8 for Rose, 2 assists, 3 rebounds and an assist for Mayo, 11 and 2 for Prince. Gibson with 2 and 4 and 3 for Pekovic. As the rebounds are starting to pick up, as we have started to do a little bit better job stopping them. As you see there, 3-point field goal percentage. Bulls at the top and Knicks just below them at 4th place. So both teams can light it up from beyond the arc when they're feeling it. Bulls have hit, I think, 1 for 2 or 3 right now. Bellinelli, I know, got one. I think he was the only one, though. It's a great jam there by New York as the Bulls are down now. Pekovic backing in. Kicks back out to Rose. Gets around, gets up. Pekovic gets an offensive board, but he gets fouled as he tries to go back up. Jefferson with it there. Great job by Pekovic. Not allowing us to reset or anything, just goes right back up and makes Jefferson foul him. Because otherwise he was going to get that dunk easily. So he'll go to the line, try and give us a couple points there. Gets the first one to fall. So puts us up by 1. Gets the second one to fall too. So it is a 2-point game. Bulls up. Davis has the ball, gives it back to West. West driving in, Mayo. Jefferson gets the rebound. Rose was on him, so there was no question on that. I don't know where Pekovic was on that play. Gibson tried to come and stop the putback, but was not happening. Prince gets double teamed, gives it to Rose, who gets reach and foul on him from Deontay West, as the Bulls will call a timeout. Stats are pretty much the same. Pekovic 6 and 4, been doing a good job on the offense and defensive side, getting points and rebounds right now. We've had a little bit more energy right now, which is what I like to see. However, they've been able to stay with us and not let us really expand the lead anywhere more than by 2. Gibson inbounds it to Rose. Rose spins in, gets open. West was unable to cover him, and I believe Jefferson was there, but he didn't turn around to look at Rose, who was right by underneath the basket pretty much, shooting. Gibson able to pull down the rebound off the miss, and now the Bulls have a chance to try and get a little bit of distance. Give it to Prince. Turnaround shot is good, as Tayshaun Prince gets point number 13 on the night. West gives it to Hickson inside, misses, and they get the offensive board, kicks it back out to Matthews tonight. Looking for somewhere to go, but Mayo on him pretty well. Matthews now gives it to West. And they get the bucket to go. West kind of rattling around there before it eventually fell in. Pekovic with it. Walking around, and it's reaching on West again. And so we'll go out of bounds. Gibson inbounds to Rose. Gives it to Mayo. I actually don't think he's got any points yet. Spins in, takes a shot in close, but is unable to go. That may be why. And it's a turnover there. Rose steps in front of the pass, brings it back up court for the Bulls. Pekovic with it. Gives it to Mayo. To Gibson. To Prince. Gets a screen by Gibson. Kind of flies in there, gets a floater. Gibson, though, flew into the basket after that screen and was right at the perfect spot to get the tip in. Great hustle by Gibson as New York got a fast break opportunity there, kind of chucked it up court. Davis got it and puts it up and in. Rose open for a minute, takes the shot, even with the defender flying in at him, and gets it to go. West gives it to Jefferson. Back out to Matthews. Over to Jefferson once again. Gets around Pekovic and gets the bucket to go. He's just been on fire tonight, man. Can't stop him no matter what we do right now. Rose to Mayo. Over to Prince. And he loses the ball. They dive and get it back. Jefferson. And they dunk it down. Ties the game here. 5 seconds left. Pekovic gives it to Rose. He's running up. Kind of puts it up at the last second, but that is a horrible shot. No chance of it going in. And so the Knicks come on at the end of the quarter now and prove that things are still interesting in this series. Bulls never got away by more than 4 points. And so the Knicks have tied it up 36-36 at the end of the third quarter. So we go once again from an interesting tie to a 2-point Knicks lead to another tie. Be fun to see what the final score will be. Again, I don't see this thing being any more than 2-3 points by the end of this game. I mean, this has been a close game once again, just like the last game. No team leading by more than 5 points at any point in this game. So I foresee a close end here, 2-3 points max as the final score. We need to stop that guy Jefferson there. We need to find some way to prevent him from getting buckets. So the Bulls bench in now. Let's see if we can somehow get them to pull away. See, 15 points for Jefferson. That's crazy. Clark with it. Gives it to Higgins. As he gets reached in on by Henderson. So it will go out of bounds. Bulls will retain possession. Heinrich gets it. Could shoot that three if I wanted, but I really probably would not like to do that. Anderson gets it. Chucks it up at the last second there. Oh, Earl Clark. Hey, look who's come alive there, man. Earl Clark with a huge offensive putback there, right by where the ball was coming, and he just puts it back and dunks it in for us. Great job by him. And then Birdman with a beautiful block there, as it goes right to Clark. Higgins with it, looking for somewhere to go. Birdman gets it to go with a dunk, and he gets fouled by Anthony Davis. So he will go to the line to shoot one. He got it to go, so he will shoot one. The Bulls have some life in them, bringing some extra help here as Gibson, Rose, and who else came in? Prince comes in. This could be a very interesting lineup. Anderson misses, so it remains a 4-point game. Heinrich gets the rebound. We'll bring it up. I like sometimes having Heinrich and Rose in there at the same time. 2 point guards really cause some havoc. Prince with it. Gibson comes over, gives him the screen. Oh, that was a bad shot by Gibson, though. I kind of was hoping Gibson would kind of go a little bit closer before he took the shot, but he didn't. And then Knight gets in and gets up close to the bucket. Narrows the lead down to 2 again, as Rose will bring it up court. Gives it to Heinrich. Back out to Rose. Open, and it rolls right off the rim. 3 Bulls are around, but Knight still pulls it down. And Matthews throws down the dunk to tie the game back up. So see, anytime one of the teams go on a little bit of a run, the other comes right back with a run of their own. Rose looking for somewhere to go. Prince gets a screen by Anderson. Has to force it up there, misses, but Birdman gets it back and puts it down. Chris Anderson's been doing a great job tonight with his time that he's been in there. As we take a look at the stats, he has 4 points and 1 rebound right now. He's been doing a great job getting those buckets under the rim. So has Gibson gained the second chance opportunities for us. Should we make some subs? really don't need Rose, I don't think, in there right now. Let's put Bellinelli in. Yeah, we'll put Bellinelli in. See if we can get maybe a couple threes from Bellinelli. That would be great. The Bulls are right now up by 2. I can always take another timeout and put Rose back in with the rest of the starters later. Gibson's in there now, though, so I hope he doesn't use up too much energy. Davis nearly loses it. Gibson's on him, but he gets it to fall anyway. Bellinelli brings it up court then for us. Gives it to Heinrich. Back to Bellinelli. Faking, gives to Gibson. Oh. And we lost the controller for some reason. Hang on a second, guys. Oops. Okay, controller's back, so... Never mind. Hang on, we're having technical difficulties. We do not want to turn off the console, no. Alright, we're back. that was bad. I think the controller may be running out of juice. I'll have to charge it. Let's just get through the last couple minutes here. That was bad. See, I'm not paying attention now. Let's get focused. Focus in again. Birdman gives to Gibson. Goes up, kind of double clutches there, and Gibson gets the bucket. Great job by Gibson with the double clutch there. Oh, that was bad by Prince. Got faked out that time. Jefferson now with it. Knight has it, going in, gets up, misses, and Gibson pulls it down. Bellinelli now on the run. Doesn't have anyone with him, and then he turns it over. And then a foul on Matthews by Bellinelli. So Matthews goes to the line to shoot 2 here. Gets the first one to fall. And gets the second one to fall. So we have a timeout now by the Bulls, I believe. Yep. Bulls timeout. 2 minutes to go in this game. Tied up. Let's go ahead and bring in the starters, man. Rose, Mayo, Prince is still in there. Anderson's been doing a good job, but we need Pekovic in there. Gibson's a little tired, so I'm going to bring in Anderson for now until he gets a little bit of his stamina back. Would like to maybe get a shot down with Anderson from beyond the arc, possibly. Mayo also doesn't have any points either. So it'd be great if those guys could kind of get some points right here at the end. Kind of break this stalemate we got going. So Anderson gives it to Rose, who brings up court. 2 minutes to go. This is where it gets exciting. Pekovic with it. Backing down Jefferson. Turn around, puts it up with a baby hook and gets it to go. Timeout, Knicks. Just a short one here. I'm not going to sub out Gibson yet. He needs to rest up a little bit. Want to try and do something with Anderson if I can. So we'll just hang tight. Pekovic now 8 points, 4 rebounds. Prince with 13, Rose with 12. Nothing for Mayo or Anderson, who are out there right now with us too. So here we go, inbound pass tonight. Mayo on him, gives it to none other than Jefferson, of course. Pekovic trying to defend him, but cannot get it to fall for once. Rose has it, kind of backed off. Didn't want to push it right there. Gives it to Ryan Anderson. Fake there. Anderson kind of blocking me up here. Rose drives in, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. Pekovic gets it back though for us. Ryan Anderson against the smaller West gets it to go. And we have a 4-point lead with about a minute left to go in this one. That was a mismatch as West was on Anderson. That was a bad matchup for them, and we exploited it. Matthews now spinning, turning, gets it to go. 2-point game, 50 seconds left. Rose now brings up court. Looking for somewhere to go. They're not pulling a double on him yet. And a reach in there on West, as that will give us 14 seconds back on the shot clock. Time may be running out for them. Of course, I don't want just give us no time. Pekovic gets it from Rose. That was a bad shot. I was hoping it would go to Mayo instead of him. And now they will have a shot here. They can run it almost all the way down. I think there's about 4-second difference. Davis just holding on to it, no one going out there. He's not going to shoot from there. Knight with it. Gives it to Jefferson. Knight for the three. Oh my God. Can we take a timeout? Okay, Bulls took a timeout. Okay. We're down by one. This is bad. Down by one, 5 seconds left. Last shot of the game, guys. Okay, we either win it or lose it here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is not good. 5.1 seconds. 1 point lead from New York as they sunk the three ball. Oh man, this is intense. Here we go. Give in to Rose. Has it. Shoots. Boom! Boom! Derrick Rose! Derrick Rose sunk the final shot at the buzzer. You gotta tell me that counts. You gotta tell me that counts. Game, don't do this to me. Game, don't do this to me. That counted. Please tell me that counted. Rose and them are celebrating. That had to have counted. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Give me a score. Give me something. Oh my God. Give me something, man. They're walking to the back locker room. I mean, we either won or lost. I gotta think we won. Give me a score. Player of the game, Derrick Rose. We had to have won from that. Otherwise, the player of the game would have been the Knicks player, man. Derrick Rose hitting the clutch shot at the end of the game. Oh my God. Last shot, Derrick Rose with like a second left, releases it, and it is nothing but net. 14 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, and 2 steals by Derrick Rose tonight. Oh man, 50-49. That was even closer than I predicted. I said 2 3-point, and it turns out to be a 1-pointer, a game winner by Derrick Rose. Oh my God, that was insane. That was just insane. Let's take a look at some of the scores right now. Al Jefferson, unstoppable tonight, 15 points, 11 for Matthews. West with 8, 6 for Davis. Knight had 5. I mean, goes down from there. For the Bulls, Rose, 14 points. The clutch game-winning shot, man. Whoo! And then Prince with 13, he was solid throughout the whole game, making the shots fall when we needed him to. 8 for Pekovic. Birdman and Gibson doing a great job when they were out there. All the defenders actually did great jobs. As Pekovic got 8 points, 5 rebounds. Anderson 4 points, a rebound, an assist, and a block. And Gibson 4 points, 5 rebounds. Bellinelli got 3, and then a couple more points from everyone else. Surprisingly, Mayo didn't get any points. He was 0 for 5 tonight. Wasn't a good night for him, but we pull it out. If you take a look, Bulls shot 51%, 47% for the Knicks. Only 25% from beyond the arc. Bellinelli's 3 was the only one that went. And 40% for them. As they hit a big 3 with 5 seconds left. I'm sure they thought that was the game winner to send it to a game 3, but nope. Rose made sure of that, man. Bulls 75 from the line, 100 for them. Bulls had 13 compared to 9 second chance points, 11 compared to 4 from the bench, and then offensively had 2 more rebounds and 3 more defensive rebounds. So great job on the defense again tonight. Turned it over 6 times compared to 3. Not too happy about that. They scored on every one of them. So a little bit bad on that front, but I'm still hyped up on that game winner by Derrick Rose, man. I mean, that was something. That was something. And so our series is done, man. Bulls move on to round 2, as it is a fun one. Let's take a look right now at what is going on. Bulls have moved on and Phoenix have moved on. They beat OKC on the road. I'm actually surprised about that. Let's take a look at that one. Durant didn't have a very good game. Didn't really hit control of the ball. Johnson had 23. Durant had 7. But on the other side, it was a much more balanced offense for the Suns. It looks like, yeah. Gain everyone involved a little bit. So the 2 number 1s, Phoenix and Chicago, have moved on. Denver down there have beaten San Antonio as they won the first one on the road and then 1-1 at home. Big time win for them. Utah was able to win it on the road, as was Washington, to tie them up, and then everyone else won at home. So a lot of game 3s going on now. We can go ahead and actually, I don't know why I did that. We can go ahead and simulate through to the next round. Only one more game for each team here. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. All right. So then let's see who won. Miami Heat was able to beat Toronto on the road. They were, and they move on. Number 1 Bulls versus number 5 Heat. The rivalry is renewed with new players here. Charlotte and Washington both win, so the number 2 and number 3 move on, and they will face each other. Of course, Charlotte with LeBron James. Let's take a look at the big time win there. Pierce led them, not James, really. Oh, the Heat destroyed the Raptors. Look at that. Destroyed them. And then Washington was a little bit closer for them. And then Utah were able to win their game at home. Get the win. Kobe Bryant moving on to face Denver now. And Los Angeles Clippers won on the road against LA. And they move on. So both sides of things, it will be 1-5. Both sides, the number 2 team move on. Number 3, Bobcats on our side. And number 6, Denver Nuggets on that side. We are ready for round 2 action then. as the Bulls will face Miami this next time. We start that next week, next Tuesday, at home in Chicago, as the rivalry is renewed. Alright, I think that's where I'll call this game. I hope you guys enjoyed. We had a little bit of technical difficulty there as my controller decided to stop working for whatever reason. I'll get that fixed for next game. But Derrick Rose, game clincher, 2-point shot, man. Whew. Fun times. If you enjoyed that game clincher and this episode, go ahead and leave a like for it, as well as any comments you may have down below. Otherwise, I'm KJ, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.